So AI is absolutely everywhere, right? But let's be real. A lot of the time it feels more like science fiction than something you can actually use for, your budget or your kitchen. Today, we're going to cut right through all that noise. We're building your personal AI toolkit for the real world to help you manage your money, your home, and your time. Let's get into it. If you've ever felt like you're just drowning in the constant buzz about AI, trust me, you are not alone. It's like trying to drink from a fire hose of information, and it makes it really tough to figure out where to even start or what's actually useful for your real day-to-day life. So we're going to fix that right now. Think of this as your clear, actionable guide. We're skipping the jargon and just giving you practical steps to put AI to work for you, starting today. We've got a really simple roadmap for this. First, we'll talk about what this new wave of AI really is. Then, we're going to dive deep into 3 key areas of your life: your money, your home, and your schedule. And we'll wrap it all up by talking about how to choose and use these tools safely. First up, let's kind of reframe how we even think about AI. See, it's not some far-off, super complex technology anymore. It is quickly becoming a personal assistant that can live right in your pocket or on your computer. So what are we actually talking about here? Well, at its core, an AI assistant is just a simple, chat-based tool. You give it a query, which we call a prompt, and it gives you back a response. Now, the secret sauce is this: the quality of your prompt directly affects the quality of the answer. Being super clear and specific is how you get great results, and we'll see some examples of that in just a bit.
And this is a really crucial point. The goal here is not to replace you. Not at all. It's to give you a powerful co-pilot, something that can handle all the tedious work so you can focus on making the important decisions.
All right, let's jump into our first practical area, your finances. This is a place where an AI copilot can be incredibly useful for everything from making sense of confusing jargon to helping you get a handle on your debt. What's so great about these examples is how they show AI's real strength in learning and analysis. It can break down what a 401k is in simple terms. It can look at a spreadsheet of your spending and find trends you missed. It can even take a dense 20-page financial document and just give you the highlights. It's also an amazing tool for getting your questions ready before you meet with a human financial advisor. But, and this is a big one, it's still just a copilot. An AI can't give you personalized financial advice. It doesn't have critical thinking, it doesn't get nuance, and most importantly, it doesn't have a fiduciary duty to you. That's a legal obligation to always act in your best financial interest. For the really big decisions, you absolutely still need a professional. Okay, so which copilot should you choose? Well, honestly, it often just comes down to the ecosystem you already live in. If you're just trying to learn concepts, ChatGPT is fantastic for plain English answers. If you're all in on Google Drive and Gmail, Gemini is going to be your best friend. If you use Microsoft 365, Copilot is literally designed for you. And if you're constantly getting long, dense PDFs, Claude is an absolute master at summarizing them.
And here's a perfect example of a prompt you can try yourself. See how specific it is? It's not just explain Roth versus traditional. It gives context, a W-2 employee, a specific tax bracket, and it asks for a really clear output, plain English with a pros and cons list. This is exactly how you get great results.
Okay, let's move on from our finances and talk about our homes. AI is becoming a fantastic tool for managing all that daily chaos, and it's starting in a place you might not expect: the kitchen. Take a look at this number, $1,500. Any idea what that represents? That is the average amount of money a U.S. family loses to food waste every single year. That's a huge, totally solvable problem, and AI-powered meal planning is one of the best ways to start tackling it. So, how is AI meal planning different from what you might be used to? Well, traditional apps give you a calendar and let you drag your own recipes onto it. AI apps do the work for you. You give it your goals, like use up the chicken and broccoli in my fridge, and it generates the entire plan. This really highlights the shift from a manual tool to an automated assistant. And there are great options out there for whatever you need. Foodie Prep is fantastic for AI-generated plans that are even aware of what's already in your pantry. Plan to Eat is great for families where maybe 2 people are cooking. Mealium has a terrific free option, and Eat This Much is perfect if you're really focused on specific nutrition targets. And this kind of intelligence goes way beyond the kitchen. AI is what makes smart home devices truly smart. Your thermostat learns when you're home to save energy. Your lights adjust their brightness based on natural daylight. It's all about using predictive power to reduce waste and save resources, which isn't just about money or energy, but also about our most limited resource of all. And that brings us to our third and final area, your schedule. This is where AI is making one of the biggest leaps, helping us protect our single most valuable resource, our time. This slide really gets to the heart of it. We've had smart calendars for years, but they basically work on fixed rules. Like, if a user adds jogging, schedule it every day. True AI calendars are different. They actually learn your unique habits and can dynamically reschedule your entire week when something unexpected pops up. And the tools in this space are just incredible. Reclaim is amazing at protecting time for your personal habits, like exercise or reading. Clockwise is built for teams, and it can reshuffle everyone's calendars to create these long, uninterrupted blocks of focus time. And then there's Motion, which takes it a step further and automatically builds your entire schedule just from a simple to-do list. So, we've seen how AI can help with your money, your home, and your time. Let's wrap up with what is probably the most important part: how to use these tools safely and effectively. Because choosing the right Copilot isn't just about cool features, it's about matching the tool to your workflow and, really importantly, your comfort level with privacy. Okay, safety first. This is non-negotiable. Treat your chat with an AI like you're having a conversation in a public place. Never, ever, ever share sensitive personal info. I'm talking social security number, bank account numbers, passwords, or even your home address. This is the absolute golden rule. You can also take one more really simple step to protect your privacy. See, most AI tools have a setting that lets them use your conversations to train their models. You can, and probably should, turn this off. Just go into the settings, find the data controls, and look for an option that says something like Improve the model. Make sure that is toggled off. This just tells the company not to use your conversations for their product development. So just remember, AI is a phenomenal co-pilot, but you are still the pilot. You're the one in control. It's here to help you, not replace you. So the only question left is, what part of your life are you going to upgrade first?